Hey guys, what's up everyone? Welcome to Young Titan World. Hope you guys are having one fantastic day. I hope even if you don't have the best day of all time, I hope you have the strength to go through it. Now today we're going to be talking about one TV series, and that is Hawkeye. Now, maybe we're going to center around one particular character in this show, and that's Kingpin, but we're not going to do that right now in the first 5 minutes or so. I like to elaborate on how I felt about Hawkeye. Hawkeye, as much as I was curious or interested to see what story they had to tell about the Purple Archer, I wasn't really expecting much from it. Because as much as you'd like to say that Hawkeye is a member of the Avengers, his role is not exactly the greatest in the world. Easily the most forgettable. If you get another Black Widow, you wouldn't even know he's gone. However, they decided to tell a story around him, and I think it's valid though, because the character that he plays is one that is close with Black Widow, a person that was lost during the fight for the Infinity Stones, and clearly a story worth knowing, all right, or not. I don't really know. I mean, you can't exactly say that he was feeling the best, though. I don't know how to put this. Let me try and be clear about this. Brett, wait, is that his name? I don't know. Jeremy Renner is the Hawkeye, although he never actually claims to be Hawkeye. I honestly don't know who gave him that name or who chose to give him that name. But regardless of anything else, he's still a character that is very, 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 very important to the story. So what they do by telling his character and how he's handling all of the chaos is giving him a little bit more depth. And the depth that they gave him is that during the 5 years when he lost his family, he decided to go on a rampage to clean out crime from the world. And the only way he was able to achieve that was to don on a new mask, a new face, a new person, and that was Ronin. And Ronin was the person who caused havoc and terror in the crime families and the worlds that existed around crime. So him putting down that cowl was a sign that he was not going to go back into that dark persona anymore, because he thought to himself that it was only best if he chose a side that made more sense when it came to being a lot more focused on being better. Wait, did we lose ourselves? Yeah, I think our mind kind of drifted into the unknowing. Okay, let's talk about this. So now that we've established that Hawkeye is quite the character that deserves to have a story told, why exactly do we have to adopt a new Hawkeye, a new person of interest, you know? I mean, I think mainly all of them, in the way that things are going right now, it seems as if I'm being distracted and I'm not able to fully commit to this episode. I do apologize in advance if I'm making too many stops and I'm making too many breaks, or I'm not making sense half of the time. It is because my attention is being diverted to the people across the street, to the people behind me, and sometimes the people in front of me. Usually I can just power through them, but today I'm feeling a little bit off. But let's just try and be simple about this, okay? Hawkeye, I wasn't looking forward to watching Hawkeye, all right? To me, Hawkeye sucks. Sorry. But if you compare him to Iron Man, Thor, and Captain America, his story is of less interest to me. So, honestly, I would not give a fuck if they were going to make a series around him. But it's the Marvel Universe. And the Marvel Universe is a universe that I want to be close I want to be in close contact with. I want to know much more about the Marvel Universe, and I want to understand it by watching every movie and TV show they've brought out, which means eventually I'm gonna have to watch Angel Fist. What's his name again? Iron Fist. I'm gonna have to watch him, and I'm gonna have to watch Luke Cage, and I'm gonna have to watch John Jones. Wait, that's not her name. Something Jones, okay? Jessica Jones. I'm gonna have to watch them, not because I want to, but because I need to understand the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And that also means that in the long run, I'm gonna have to revisit Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm gonna have to revisit a lot of things that I put aside, but were still part of the Marvel Universe. Because guess what? They can always have a story that started off from one of those episodes that we think would be the least significant. And the least, well, so that I don't have anything going over my head, it is a commitment and a sacrifice that I'm going to have to make. And I'm sorry I just powered through the different direction. I was supposed to be talking about Hawkeye the whole time. But let's get back to it. What makes Hawkeye so special? I mean, you wouldn't want to watch it. And obviously they're giving character development to a girl that we barely knew, who was rich and never actually suffered loss until now, where her dad died. And I don't know, there are different pieces of the puzzle. But, I guess we didn't really guess who was the real bad guy in this one. So I guess it deserves props for keeping the bad guy a mystery, for keeping the person who was causing torment as the mother of the superhero. So I guess we have every right to say that we didn't see any of that coming. And that's perfect or not. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. It's definitely not something that I've thought into most of the time. However, I can't say this though. It didn't suck. Haley Steinfeld really made the character much more cozier. I loved her in the suit. Not like the superhero suit, but just the actual black suit. She was just tremendous. And kind of feels like I'm simping over her, so let's move on to something else. The end battle scene was okay, I guess. I mean, it was just pretty much Kingpin throwing her around like a freaking ball. And even after she blew him sky high, he still managed to walk away unfazed. So I'm guessing the gunshot at the end of the day that was supposed to kill him wouldn't exactly kill him, because, from the comics, he's made up of thick muscles. And even though he looks fat, Kingpin is all muscle. That's what the comics told me, okay? I don't know much about it. Regardless, when I looked at the fact that there were so many characters that have been scattered across the Disney Marvel universe, it seems a little bit much. Now, Fisk is in the world of Hawkeye now, when he was supposed to be with Daredevil. And even before that, the first time I got to hear of Kingpin was during the Spider-Man episodes. He was one of the big bads that we knew was against Spider-Man. And yeah, he's even in the game. But I'm telling you that I knew Fisk before the game. So I'm just saying that he has more of a history with Spider-Man than any of the people that I've seen him come in close contact with. But now, apparently, according to them, as long as he is a Marvel villain, he just has, I guess he has that authority to be known by everyone. All right? Thinking back into all that I've seen in Marvel and the TV shows that they have handed out to us in the past years and months, Hawkeye probably would be considered as having the least of animation, and then the least of odd activities. but I'm gonna have to research into how they all fit into the timeline, because Secret Invasion is something that I'm watching right now, and I don't quite get where the rest of them are. You know, like Wanda and Vision, they're in one place too. I'm gonna have to like go to the Marvel page and try and figure all this shit out and understand where all these TV shows stand. But as far as Hawkeye is concerned, it was okay, all right? It wasn't over the top. The fact that he had multiple arrows just made it a lot more interesting. I know I'm not supposed to say that it's the character that makes the hero and not his weapons or his gadgets, but in this case, he's only as interesting as the arrows in his quilt, all right? If he shoots out a Pym arrow and it turns into a gigantic arrow that destroys his enemies, I don't care, man. That looks amazing, right? But if he's just like talking, he's using talk no jutsu, copying that shit from Naruto, changing Wanda into becoming a good person, I don't know. I just feel like, if anything, there are pieces of this puzzle that are worth more than others. So yeah, I guess that's my 2411 on what I have to say about Hawkeye. Thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you guys have a great day. Just chin up. We're probably going to be talking about, what's his name again? Secret Invasion definitely seems like something that I want to take up as a full-on review. That is after I finish watching everything. So, you know, demands. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you guys have an amazing day. And thank you for the plays. Thank you for meeting this channel. Thank you for being here. I love you guys all. And who knows? Our episodes are about to get a whole new upgrade.